I have. Now, listen, out there for my viewer this morning, and thank you very much. Thank you out there for my viewer this morning. I will read this. I just noticed it during the break, and I will share that opinion of Mr. Kaepernick and where Nike makes their clothing. You ever thought about where Nike makes their clothing, where they sacrifice all? I will share that after.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
Before I go to work.
This is my world.
Why are you calling it Nike?
What is it?
Nike.
Nike, who gives a damn? I'm not wearing no swoosh.
Oh, no. Give them credit where credit's due. Nike.
Nike. Mikey likes Nike. All right. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, Amanda's worked up this morning. Amanda's in the house. Hey, I'm your host, BKP. Draw the attention away from her and her outburst on this show. Okay, so I'm your host, BKP, 706-889-9700, chief at FetcherNews.com. Yeah, I know, I have to make up for 2 days. I was not here. We should do a 4-hour show. It would be great. Don't cringe in the control room. All right, now, a couple things, all right? So the John McCain send-off. I mean, the only thing missing was John Kerry bringing James Taylor saying, "You got a friend in me." I really thought when Barack got up there, he was going to sing Amazing Grace, but he did not. Oh, by the way, happy first day of school. In my world, when I grew up, I'm old. So back in the old days, you know, I've gotten to the point in life I could tell the stories. Back in my day, son, back in my day, today was first day of school, right after Labor Day, okay? All right, so anyhow. So, down with the ship. Saturday marked the day that the deep state made a decision. There's the SS Minnow and the skipper. There's Donald Trump. The only thing we're missing, right, is we should have transposed Donald Trump's face over that, okay? Leave that up for a minute. The media is asking this morning what Republicans will go down with the ship. It reminded me immediately of Gilligan's Island. Who is going to get lost on that deserted isle out there with Gilligan and his skipper and his friends, Thurston Howell III. I'm serious. The media wants to know who's going to go down with the ship. Saturday, go ahead and take that down. I don't want this to be a daggone comedy hour. I told you last week, America, if you wear a Great Again, Keep America Great Again hat, if you voted for Donald Trump, okay, I feel like Jeff Foxworthy getting ready to say you might be a redneck. If you voted for Donald Trump, you might be a redneck, okay? So if you voted for Donald Trump out there, anywhere in the United States, if you wear a Make America Great Again hat, okay, if you attended any of Donald Trump's rallies, no matter what the case may be, you were not invited. You were not welcome at McCain's funeral. In fact, if John McCain found out that you even watched, he may be upset. A funeral, invitation only. A seating chart. Boy, girl, boy, girl. I'm serious. It was all set up. You know, they laugh. If you ever notice Joe Scarborough, Minka, David Ignatius, all of them, it doesn't matter who they are, CNN, they laugh after they say deep state. Well, the president feels there's some kind of deep state. They laugh. Very different gesture to the forces behind Donald Trump this morning on MSNBC, David Ignatius. Very different gesture. The funeral was a very different gesture to the forces. That's you and I. The forces behind Donald Trump. We are the forces. McCain's funeral, as Minka put it, means this presidency is over. McCain's funeral actually symbolized to them, the presidency is over. That's why he was excluded. John McCain wanted to send a signal to you, America, that it's over. We, the people in this cathedral, the deep state, will take it back. It was like a family funeral. The American family. The American family is what they said. It said who we are in this country. It defined us. A path out of a difficult period. It's times like this to where that John McCain's funeral shows us a pathway out of a difficult period. What's so difficult? What is difficult? You heard Dr. Whaley last Friday right on my show, the FDA and what is happening in approvals for drugs, for you, prescription drugs, for you out there is enormous. The regulations that are being cut all over, that business is thriving. The money that came back on this shore from the tax, repatriating almost $1 trillion coming back, okay? Regulations, tax cuts, Brett Kavanaugh, Neil Gorsuch, other judges on the court. This difficult period. Now I'm telling you, what Republicans will go down with the ship, the SS Minnow, okay? So we had an invitation only. Meghan McCain got up there. Now let me just tell you something. I know some of you are going to get upset and say, but she lost her daddy. She lost her daddy. Comfort and privilege as he served. Remember Meghan McCain's word? I'm getting there. Comfort and privilege. Why, my daddy served, while some enjoyed comfort and privilege. Why he served. Salty words. As my dad would say, salty words. So that's what we got to do now. Every time Donald says a bad word, we just call it salty, media. Salty words. My dad would use some salty words, okay? You know, let me tell you something. Meghan McCain, Saturday, was a broken-hearted, spoiled little brat. Sorry. Yeah, she's broken-hearted. Daddy died. And Daddy's the one that got her a pony. They're affluent. They never wanted for nothing. This guy was an admiral of an admiral of an admiral. I mean, admirals are hey, boom, McCain was privileged. And then when he come out of the service, he got into an arranged marriage. He got out of an unarranged marriage when he was smart-ass John McCain in the service. And when he came back, and they set up the future of his life to start handshaking with the who's who's, they got him in an arranged marriage. So Meghan McCain has been very privileged, spoiled brat. So she was a broken-hearted, spoiled brat. Now let's go through some pictures because I've got a lot to do today. So Josh, I'm going to tell you what, we're not going to get stuck on every one. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get my computer to kick up these pictures. Hold on here. Once I get them up, I should be okay. And we'll start with number one. Let's go to number one. Okay. And what we want to do is just show you a little highlight. You know, there's Bloomberg and there's Biden. Boy, girl, boy, Beatty, right? Let's go to number two. How in the hell is that for a deep state reunion? I mean, sitting on the front row, Barack, Michelle, Bush, Laura, and there is Bill Clinton. How's that for a deep state reunion right there? Well, that was unifying this country. I mean, this symbolism they tried to pull off. The media was in on this. The media was in on this. There was a theme. Here's what we're going to pull off. Here's the message, okay? We are better than this. Better than who? Better than you. We are better than this. John McCain would say we are better than this. Better than who? Better than you. Better than Trump. Better than the Republicans. We're better than this. Oh, watching the next 9 weeks as Democrats launch launch commercials of reaching across the aisle. Launch commercials of let's go back to the John McCain days where, you know, the lion laid down with the lamb. Let's go to number 3. Well, there's Barack and Michelle. Okay, all right, there's number 3. Oh, I went to 4. I'm sorry. There is no 3. I apologize. There's Barack and Michelle. Number 4. Let's go to number 5. I think that's Hillary's best face. It's called the beaver look. Okay? I'm telling you. She was like, and I'm not in jail. I swear to God. I mean, you're looking here and you're thinking, how the hell did she get out? How did she get released to go to the funeral? I'm telling you, I'm an American. I'm thinking, how the hell did this woman get out of jail to go to the funeral? I swear to God, the whole damn crowd, you keep picking out the ones like, how the hell? And the invitation list. Wait till we get there. Invitation only. Sarah Palin was not allowed to go. Donald Trump wasn't allowed to go. But Hillary, McCain said, hey, let's get her out of jail for the day. She's like, I'm out of jail. Let's go to number 6. Yeah, there's Bill Clinton and the polar bear's best friend, Al Gore. That's Iceberg Gore, okay? And Bill saying I'm out of prison too. I mean, we could go on and on. Let's go to number 7. There's poor little Megan. Why, she's up there, she's crying her eyes out for her daddy. Why, her daddy did not need to make America great again because it's always been great. For me, you have to understand, I had a pony. I had a horse. And when I fell off and broke my collarbone, my dad said, get your ass back on that horse. I never understood that. You ever been thrown from a horse? Why the hell you got to get on the damn thing? I've been thrown from a horse. I'm serious, it's a heart attack. Why the hell you got to get back on the damn... Couldn't they find something better? Like if you strike out, get back in there. You'll hit the ball next. That's easier. It doesn't hurt. But if you get thrown off a horse, why the hell you got to get back on that thing?
You want to know why?
You better make it quick because I'm on a roll.
You got to show him who's boss.
You got to show him who's boss. Well, okay. Megan cried, my daddy. He didn't have to make America great because America was always great for me. I had the Barbie dream house. I had everything. There was nothing I didn't have. I come from power and privilege. I've never sacrificed a thing. So I cry to you today that I know nothing about inner cities and poor little children that can't read because of our education system that's failed them. I know nothing about that. I'm just a spoiled brat that's going to make headlines. That was Megan, sorry. I'm enjoying this show. Oh, this is right after Megan. Go to the next one. This is Michelle. This is my favorite one. This is Michelle doing her... Please, white girl, shut up, man. Please. Really, white girl? Really? You gonna get all that? My dad was a garbage man. Really? I lived in a city. Really? You gonna give me all that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's my favorite Michelle look all day. It was right after Megan. I'm watching this whole thing. I watched the whole thing. All right, let's go to number 5. Now, or 9. The next one. Not 9. Number 9. Okay, number 9 is... This is the 2 people that shocked them. You got number 9? I can't see across the room. Is that... Okay. This is Ben Nelson from Florida that's in big trouble. He better not monkey this up. And that's Debbie Stabenow. Okay? Ben Nelson and Debbie Stabenow, their nerves are shot because they are running, Debbie Stabenow is running against John, what's John's name up in Michigan? I forget John's name up in Michigan. Okay, and then Ben Nelson's running against DeSantis or whatever the hell his name is out there. So let's go to number 10. Oh, I thought I would throw in John McCain's first wife, by the way. I just clipped a couple. I think her name's John McCain with wife Carol and the couple's children, Doug, Andy, and daughter Sydney, okay? Huh. I don't know if everybody was at the funeral. I'm not going to go there, but that's the first wife. That was That was when the admiral could not do nothing with the damn boy. And, and it wasn't until he got shot down they made a hero out of the guy. I know you can hate me for anything I say. They made a hero out of this guy, brought him home, and they said, look, Carol, you've had a bad accident. I mean, how's it going to look if he's a senator and running for president one day and you're hobbling along with one leg shorter than the other? I swear to God, why are you mad at me? She had an accident. She almost died, and she had a limp. Okay? So John bumped into Cindy. How the hell did John bump into Cindy? At the debutante ball? Was he wearing his navy whites and he was at the ball and he looked across the room and said, oh my God. Oh man, I cannot believe it. Meghan McCain, you spoiled little brat. Here's another one. Let's just go to number 11. There's Carol in the early years with John. Okay, that was missing out of the weekend. There's Carol and John, number 12. All you ever heard all weekend long, right? Why, John admitted he made some mistakes. Why, John said he wasn't flawless. He had made some mistakes, John said. Okay, now let's go to the next picture here. There's John, getting home from the war. That's number 13. Okay, let's get back to the funeral. I think number 14 is the funeral. Let's see if I get here. Okay, there is Joe Lieberman, okay? And Lieberman, right, let's take a break right there. We'll come back on Lieberman because now we're going to get into the speakers. I'll go back to Meghan McCain. Now we're going to get into the speakers. It's some of the things they set up as code. Dog whistle. Did you listen for the dog whistle Saturday? And folks, 9 weeks away. 9 weeks away. We're going to do that in a minute. Okay? 9 weeks away. We'll find out right after these messages. We'll get into the speakers. We're going to start right there with Joe Lieberman when we return, Josh.